All right, let's dive into a story that's just so inspiring. It's all about reinvention, friendship, and that incredible power we all have to start over, no matter how old we are. That's a heavy question, isn't it? But, it's a feeling that hits home for so many people, especially, I think, for women who've spent their entire lives taking care of everyone else. Just imagine, you spend decades being the perfect wife, the perfect mom, the flawless hostess. And then one day, you realize your own identity has just kind of faded away. Like you've become background scenery in someone else's life. Well, today, we're going to meet a woman who is right there, at that very point. And trust me, her life is about to change in a huge way. And you know how it goes. Everything changes with one single moment that just shatters it all. So meet Ellie Endicott. For 30 years, her whole world revolved around her husband, this, pompous banker type. Her job description was pretty clear. Devoted wife, mother, perfect hostess. But then one day, over breakfast of all things, he drops the bomb. He wants a divorce. And the reason? Yep, a younger woman. The shock is just total. It's not just a divorce. It's being betrayed, being replaced literally overnight. But this is where the story takes an amazing turn. Instead of just falling apart, Ellie has this moment of pure, brilliant rebellion. This is the moment Ellie decides, you know what, I'm done living for other people. And in this completely impulsive, totally liberating act, she does something incredible. She takes her ex-husband's precious Bentley and just hits the road. No destination in mind. But here's the thing, she's not going alone. She puts together the most unlikely crew you can imagine. First, there's her, the wife who's finally free. Then she brings along Mavis, her loyal housekeeper, who is desperate to escape an abusive husband. And to top it off, they're joined by Dora, an elderly, kind of grumpy neighbor who's looking for one last big adventure. 3 women, each one breaking out of her own cage. So together they head south to France, looking for, well, they don't even really know what they're looking for, just freedom. And sometimes, destiny finds you the moment you stop looking for it. And this is where what looks like a total disaster turns into the best thing that could have happened. The Bentley, their getaway car, their symbol of freedom, it breaks down. And it breaks down in this tiny, charming little fishing village called Saint Bonnet. But instead of being a problem, this breakdown forces them to just stop, to breathe, and to discover a place that completely captivates them. It's there, up on a hill, that they find an old, abandoned villa that's about to give them a whole new purpose. And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? As they're fixing the shutters and painting the walls of this villa, what they're really doing is fixing themselves. In Saint Bonnet, they find a community that welcomes them, they make new friends, and for Ellie, there's this unexpected connection with Nico, a fisherman who's as handsome as he is mysterious. For the first time, maybe ever, they're building a home that's truly their own. But this paradise they've built, full of so much hope, it's about to face its toughest test. See, this is all happening in the late 1930s, and there's a dark shadow falling over Europe. And the contrast is just brutal. This idyllic little world they've made for themselves, all about community and second chances, it slams head-on into the reality of World War II. When German troops arrive in their little town, friendship is suddenly measured by danger, and survival demands a whole new kind of strength. It demands resilience. But they are far from being victims. These women, they become pillars for their community. That villa they fixed up, it's now a safe haven. And their courage turns into a quiet act of resistance. They face shortages, danger, even betrayals. And in doing so, they find a strength inside themselves they never, ever knew they had. And so the story comes full circle, right back to that powerful idea we started with. Because that's what this whole adventure is really about. A second act, it's more than just starting over. It's the chance to decide who you want to be, to grab the steering wheel of your own life and realize that adventure, it truly has no age limit. And I think that's the most inspiring message of all, really. It's this beautiful reminder that no matter what life throws at you, there is always a door open, a door to adventure, to love, and maybe most importantly, to discovering who you really are. Ellie's story isn't just about her, it's really an invitation to all of us. So the question becomes, are you brave enough to start your own second act? So if this incredible journey of courage and second chances has grabbed you, you can dive into the full story. Just click the link in the description to listen to the audiobook for free. You really don't want to miss this one.